rascals! Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make Reels in Canva. That's right, Reels in Canva. If you don't know, Reels are these. It's a new Instagram, well, new-ish Instagram feature where they're vertical videos a la TikTok or longer stories. I go a little bit silly with my Reels. I usually do jokes and humor and things, but occasionally I'll do something like this. Ooh, which is kind of a moving interest piece. And I'm here to tell you there are other types of really cool ways that you can use Reels. So let's get into it. I'm going to be showing you Reels two ways. The first way is going to be something kind of like this, which is just going to be some cool moving graphics to get your feet wet. And then I'm going to do a more advanced one with two transitions and some text audio kind of type speech. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video. It's very tech heavy, but hopefully not longer than like 10-15 minutes. I want Canva Tip Weekly to feel very short and succinct. So let's go. First, you're going to create a design. You're going to see, or I'm going to type in Instagram Reels. You're going to see mine's popping open with two of the same thing. Try both of them. Make sure you've got this right here. Make sure you have that right there because that is our video editing tools. I wish you could make it bigger because it's kind of annoying that it's very small down here. I don't see a way to do so yet. Let's see here. Yeah, which I'll show you that in a minute. And also I forgot to mention, I'm using full screen this time instead of zoning in on my window because we're going to need other assets. I'm going to need this right here, and I like to use the Canva, and I want to show you how I'm saving stuff to my computer. Alright, so the first way to create a really simple reel, let me go over some of the things we're looking at here. So first, up here in the top left, this is editing timing, so we're going to make this longer or shorter. You can also edit the timing by looking at these pages. Now, these are your Canva pages, kind of like you're used to. So you can hover over them, and you see that my cursor changes to this little fun arrow guy, and then you can expand or condense, and I'll show you the practical implications of that. Try to keep these sort of text-based animated reels to 15 seconds. I don't know for sure if they perform better, but I certainly think that they do. 30 seconds is great for maybe longer bits or longer explanation, but the under 15 seconds is a pretty good rule of thumb. For example, this one right here, which was really successful of mine, almost got 4,000 likes as compared to a lot of my other humor-based stuff, which also got about 4,000 likes. Who knows? So first, let me show you some of these great Canva ones. You know, you're paying for Canva Pro. If you see a cool reel that you like, by golly, this one's cool. Look at that. I'm going to scroll this back here. I'm going to hit the play button. That's a cool reel. If you're introducing a new program or you want to show something off, I personally just think there is nothing wrong at all with using Canva's Reels. I mean, look at these. That's great. No qualms at all. I would go for it. But if you want something more unique, let's look at where we can get animated backgrounds. So maybe you yourself don't want to be on camera. Well, first, you can browse Canva's videos. I will say they're hard to sift through. Oh my gosh. Canva has a lot of stuff on here, and not all of it is easy. And of course, none of it is vertical video. So first of all, you could do something like this if you're really adventurous. Maybe you're a ruggedy kind of brand. That's cool. This, for example, is really ugly. Who has a black, pink, and orange brand? Clouds always do well. So to make this full background, you're going to right-click, set video as background. Clouds do pretty well. I recommend clouds. You've got rain. I also recommend searching neutral. That's usually a good keyword. Just kidding. Maybe. Is this just like a neutral gradient? You're gonna have to spend some time. I tell everybody, searching is probably about, I don't really think that does much. Searching is like 50% of what I do, and then 20% of it is actually design. If you know a keyword, like pampas grass is really popular. Everyone's got it in their homes. This works really well as a background. It's pretty cool. And when I say as a background, I'm going to hit my R key and add a cool rectangle here. I'm going to make that white, and I'm going to do the little, I don't know who needs to hear this, how to make Canva Reels. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but this is how to make Canva Reels. Cool. Well, I just want to adjust my text. Don't hit the enter button, just do that. Okay, cool. Gonna left align. Then I'm gonna come over here down to my logos and add a logo. Cool. Okay, so now I've got my video in the background. This is about 21 seconds, which I don't want it to be. So I'm gonna scrunch this bad boy down to be about 10 seconds. And then up here in the top right, you can hit this button to see what this looks like. This is a cool reel. I could just upload this like this with a cool quote or something that's really stand out. I like it. I think that works really, really well. So this is option number one, just to find a flat video like this. Now, where else can you find videos? There's two places that I want to talk to you about. The first one is Social Motion Packs. I have an affiliate link below. Please check that out. But Social Motion Packs is changing the game in terms of vertical video. I myself have a ton of these packs. For my fellow designers, they do have a membership that is client focused. So I have this one. Yes, I paid a fortune for it because my clients are covered. So if you work with me, you also can get a couple of these awesome things. But if you're a brand and you love these, you can get their new packs, and they release them all the time. But they're amazing. So there's all of these really cool graphics and look at the fun disco balls, and like all of this would work super, super well. They've also introduced sound packs, which means that you can add some custom sound to all of these, which we're going to get to. If this is out of budget and you're like, Olivia, you're crazy, then head on over here to Pexels. Pexels.com/videos also has amazing vertical videos. You're going to have to do a little bit more digging. Look at her. Are we kidding? Look at how gorgeous. Oh. But there's tons of really awesome stuff on here as well. Really cozy, moody raindrops on the window. You've got this really pretty flower. Love representation in age as well as race. We got some really cool leaves, all kind of really cool stuff. So how on earth do I get one of these on Canva? Well, you just download it. So I love these birds. I love birds in general. So I'm going to download these birds. I'm going to hit this download button here and save it to my videos. Awesome possum. And I'm going to make this even fancier. I'm going to remove this and then type in, what was it? It's brand moment. Okay, I'll show you guys. I'm going to type that in later. So first I'm going to delete my pampas grass here. Then I'm going to come over to, not this videos, this is Canva's preset videos, but over here on the left where you see it says 08 videos. That's right. These are my videos. You should be organized. Don't just put this in your uploads folder. I know you guys want to. I know you want to come over here and upload media and upload that. I'm asking you, don't do that. So I have my birds over here where I just saved them in this folder, and then stock, and then videos, and then it was Pexels something, something, something. And then what you're going to do is you're going to drag this over to your nice organized named folder, which I've already done because of course I've recorded this video a million times. So then I'm going to click on this video, look at that, right click, set video as background. I don't really love when that big bird flies all the way through, and this is a 30-second video. So I'm actually going to come from this side and scrunch it down like that. Now we're at 13 seconds, but I'm going to take it even further back and do that. Now I'm going to add a second slide. Oh God, we're getting advanced. Look at this down here. Also, you can change the focus of this. So right now I can zoom on the page and get really close in. But if you need to, you can click on this icon and you can zoom in here. Now, that's not making it longer, it's just increasing the frames where I can see a little bit better. So I'm going to increase that where I can actually see things. Good golly. Next up, over here on uploads. Now, unfortunately, this is where your audio uploads live unless you put them in a nice folder. I'm going to grab something I said. Actually, I don't know what this is.
I do like fun moving elements on Canva or subtle backgrounds. I do like fun moving.
No.
Just open up Poshmark. Here we go.
No.
When I've written great keyword-rich content, I feel unstoppable and like I really helped someone.
Okay, we're going to add this one. So when you've got audio, you're going to click on it, and depending on the page that you're on, that's going to start on the page. So what I'm going to do is actually move this page first. I want this to be sort of an intro, and then I want to have my audio start here. Now you can double click on this audio and move it around or clip it around. So I want you to get to a piece of your audio that you really like. So you can click up here and have this little scrubby guy.
But I'm not sure why a page isn't ranking high.
Okay, and then I want you to type all of that out. So I just said, when I'm not sure why a page isn't ranking high,
I just throw my computer away.
I just throw my computer away. What does it have to do with birds? Nothing, but here we are. So I'm going to make that really big. Awesome. So this is going to be my second, and just bear with me, I promise. So this is going to be my intro slide. I'm going to come over here and find a photograph of myself. I'm going to right click, set images background. Then I'm going to hit my R key, which creates a rectangle. And I'm going to come over here and make it white. Awesome. Then I'm going to do, I want to actually give you guys examples. So my SEO probs. It's kind of funny, and I'm not really designing this, but I might as well. My SEO probs. Let's add my logo in here. There's a white logo. Awesome. Let's put it over here where you can actually see it. Let's make this orange. Okay, now what I want to do is animate this so that it feels like a slider. So I'm going to come up here to animate, and you're going to see I'm on page animations. So I maybe want stomp or pop. This one's fine. Now, if you want elements to behave together, I'm going to highlight this block and this text and group them. So now they should pop together. Yep. Awesome. So now this is saying my SEO props. I'm going to try something else. Not really sure I love. That's fine. And again, I'm going to come back down here to my frame, this first page, and I only want this to be like 2 seconds. That's enough to read my SEO props. So I'm going to come over here, my SEO props. Awesome. Now, one more advanced thing. Look at this plus sign. You might have been wondering what this does. You can actually add transitions to these as well. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to do, there's all kinds. You can do a line wipe, circle wipe, dissolve, slide. Let's do slide for the purposes of this. You can choose what direction you want it to slide in, so that's pretty cool. The duration of how long you want it to work, very cool. And then I'm going to check to see how long my overall reel is. So right now I'm at 9 seconds, so that's pretty cool. Don't think I forgot about this audio. Let me see where it is. So you can click on it.
Not sure why a page isn't ranking.
Okay. I want to make sure that this audio starts in the second clip. Double click. Cool. Now I'm going to do one more really cool feature. Instead of animating the whole page, I'm going to click on the text and just animate the text. So now you're going to see Canva has text animations open. And now there's text animations. So I'm going to do typewriter. See where I'm going with this? You might be seeing where I'm going with this. To make it type faster, you need fewer seconds. To make it type slower, you need more seconds. So I want to go faster because I talk very fast. Again, when I did that, it stupidly moved my audio over. By golly, that's not what I want. Okay, you might have just figured out what happened, but let's look at my reel all together. I'm going to turn up my audio so you guys can hear it, and let's look.
But I'm not sure why a page isn't ranking high. I need to throw my computer away.
Check it out! We just made a reel! How cool! So now I have an intro here, and I made it look like this was actually playing what my text was. It's pretty cool. That's a really cool feature. It doesn't have anything to do with the birds, but they're cool. I might use them for another reel or something like that. Of course, to jazz this up, you might do other things. For example, I might add like a photo of myself here and use the background remover. Obviously, I want you guys to come in here and jazz these up a little bit, but this is how you can create a reel without having to show your face. I mean, I'm adding my face in here. Without having to show your face, with using a combination of really cool video backgrounds. Check that out. You can always duplicate this background block, give it a color, put it behind. Now we've got this going on here. That's pretty cool. So you can jazz this up a little bit. This works super, super well just to have some great reels in there. I know this was a longer Canva tip weekly, but it was really important to be able to show you guys this.
But I'm not sure why a page isn't ranking high. I need to throw my computer away.
I'm obsessed. So that is one version on how to make it. And then of course you could just use simple text versions from Pexels or Social Motion Packs. Be sure to check the show notes for both of those links. All right, we're going to go back to a simple 5-minute one for next week's Canva Tip Weekly, but I was really excited to show you guys how to do Reels in Canva. Thanks so much.